Alright, we are back with another Dokkan battle video today, and we're going to be going into the next stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. Messed up my words a little bit there. I've been putting this stage off for a while now, just because I don't want to do it. Just because the team's kind of boring, but you know, we're going to have to do it eventually. This is the only event I have to do now with all the new events coming out. This is the last one that I'm yet to do. And they aren't going to release anytime soon, so we do just need to get this one out. But yeah, let's just take a look at the event and take a look at the team. This is the team we're going to be running. We are doing the storied figures stage. I know I've mentioned this a couple times in the past couple of videos that I just didn't want to do this stage. Like I said, because it's just kind of a boring team. It's not even really boring. They're just not the greatest. It's just a really weird team. As you can see, we have like Bardock, Pycon, and then just Booze. It's just a very weird team. There's not a lot of cohesiveness, so I don't really like teams like this where they're just like such a weird category. And they also don't update this category very often. But I did pull this Pycon during my Goma summons, so I am kind of happy with that because I did not have him previously, so he will at least be a modern unit, or I guess on here. I don't know how well he's going to be doing, but obviously we're going to be running Fat Boo, and obviously the rest of the team is pretty self-explanatory. And we're going to have to use items, and then I have a Worldwide Chaos film thing, or support memory, there we go. I have a Worldwide Chaos support memory just for the Boos, because I think they're all on Worldwide Chaos, to give them a little bit more stats, but the Bardock and Pycon should be able to hold their own, I guess, a little bit. But yeah, before we get into this stage, make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, let's just get into the fight. Like I said, one of the main reasons I just didn't want to do this is just because of the team. It's just a little bit boring. I don't like them too much. None of them do a lot of damage. We need to skip this. None of them do a lot of damage, and they are all just very, just weird. Like I said, it's just a not cohesive team. I think I'm just gonna do this because I know that Kid Boo will have a bunch of damage reduction and we'll be able to just live for 2 turns. We do have Fat Boo next turn, but I think we just die if we don't use this right now. So I think I'm gonna try and kill the STR one maybe, I guess, because I really don't know who else we would go for. We'll go for that. And then we'll give that to him. And then, is this enough for Bardock to get an 18 key? Okay, yeah. I think we'll just try and kill the STR one here. We do have a Whis, so we'll be able to live, because obviously both the Boos here on this rotation will have enough damage reduction, like in their passive, yeah, that if you add 40%, they're gonna be invincible. So we should be completely good with all of these guys. Like they all, especially the tech one in the middle as well. He has like 70% damage reduction or something. Okay, yeah, this Kid Boo takes a while to build up. So he can hit some high damage numbers, but like I said, we do need to build him up. The AGL Pycon can do some good damage, and the physical Pycon can do also some good damage, maybe only with type advantage. But both of them are dodge units, and then I have not gotten to use this Bardock, like, at all. This Bardock specifically. I did just, like, awaken and buy him. I didn't realize how easy he was to get with all the incredible gems, and I've, like, link leveled on the old link level stages for so long that I have more than enough incredible gems to be able to get him easily. I guess I think we'll just stick Fat Boo in here, and I might just aim both of these at him with Fat Boo, because I really don't, like, I'm probably gonna aim with him just to try and kill him there. But I did need those for Pycon, and we can't get any more orbs for Pycon. God, this is just, it's just such a weird team. We're gonna probably end up reviving with Fat Boo a bunch. Okay, yeah, he even takes 200k with that. We're gonna end up reviving with Fat Boo a bunch. I think if Fat Boo, maybe even if he gets supered here, he might even just die. I don't know. Like I really don't know, because he takes a lot of damage. Once he gets his revive up, he's a little better, but running 2 of him is just kind of an L. You can't really use him as well, because he is one of those units that's very, like, well aging, I will say. Fat Boo has aged insanely well and is, like, just his revive and his stacking and his healing with Ghost Usher, like, all of those things really do help in every event. And as long as you're able to get them out, like, he will be a ton of help. Ooh, Pycon not getting a second super there is not very nice. Maybe he'll get, and he didn't get the 3rd either. But he's very much able to help on a lot of these events. But when we're using him as the primary unit, or the leader, I guess, too, like, yeah, we're probably just gonna die here. Yeah, okay, see, we're gonna get the Fat Boo revive, I think, on every stage, which is fine, because it does just get him more stats. But, you know, then we're gonna come into a situation like next turn where I don't know if we should use an item or not, or if we should just suck it up and try and like kill, but maybe I'll use a Ghost Usher or something, because I think we could maybe kill one of them. We have this guy who we can maybe throw in slot 1 if we want to try and dodge too. Like this is this event, it's just gonna, and it's gonna take a while because none of these guys do damage, like I said before. Okay, we do at least have some. Okay, this is a little better. We have some way of, he's sealed, so I kind of want to just leave him alone. I think I just go for this tech guy, I guess, and try and kill him, because Kid Boo's gonna have a little bit more attack now that he's been somewhat built up. And the other guys, I believe, the other two are gonna be able to dodge or just take a super. So I think we can, okay, yeah, he's gonna have 20 mil. If this Kid Boo can give me like 3 supers, and he might be able to kill Chilled all by himself, which would be a great help. Okay, give me supers and crits is what I want though. 26 mil. So yeah, he builds up fast. This Kid Boo is super fun. I love this Kid Boo and the physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They're some of my favorite, like, they're one of my favorite dual Dokkan Fest ever to be released. Okay, he didn't super. Maybe this Boo kills. I don't think he'll crit or double super, so I don't know if he will kill, but I really hope he does. Okay, he's stunned. That's completely fine with me too. He's sealed. All right, well now Pycon's gonna kill. Pycon does like 4 supers. I have not gotten to see this 18 key actually too much. I saw his 12 key a bunch. Okay, so he probably killed there. All right, yeah, so now he'll do that. And then no other supers, and he doesn't dodge. Okay, he dodged that one. All right, so this is a little better of a position, I guess. We'll probably just stick, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick Pycon in this first slot to seal the AGL one. Let me make sure he gets enough type orbs. Okay, we need 3 or more type spheres, which is good. So I'm gonna seal him and then maybe kill STR guy. We're gonna pray that I can probably kill him, and then we'll just throw Fat Boo off. I really don't even know what rotations will be like for this event. This will be fine because he'll seal and be able to lower his attack. Yeah, I really don't even know what rotations will be like for this even. Like this really is just gonna be a struggle like the entire time. Okay, a good triple super, that's gonna get us some good damage. We could have killed, I guess, the STR one and then maybe also sealed this guy, but I'm putting some faith in Bardock here. Yeah, 11 mil, maybe he'll give me a second super or something. I don't know what's in his kit. Give me just an additional. Okay, I was gonna say, whether it's a normal or a super, just kill him. That's all I really care about. Okay. See, if we run into one of the bosses, because I actually did not do a lot of test runs of this, so I don't know what the bosses are like. But if we run into a boss that is a one-person event, like a one-person thing, we're set, because we can just consistently seal him and stun him, and we'll be completely okay. But it's just a matter of finding one like that, or even getting there. But it's like doing that. I don't know what the events are like, because obviously this one is 3, so you can't. Okay, a good crit. If we can get some crits from Fat Boo, he'll actually do some damage. See, now he's ramping up after he gets his revive out, but we still didn't get his Ghost Usher or anything, which will be some help later. Okay, well, he crit. All right, perfect. That's good. We didn't have to use another item. Maybe that Hyrudigarn will be a 1, but I'm assuming he probably has his little, like, buddy with him. They always tend to have that. Okay, yeah, just another stat boost. And then, ooh, we do have Majin Buu Saga, so we can get his, the Kid Buu active skill immediately out. I do think I'm going to save a item here and just die, though. All right, yeah, I'll come back after Fat Buu is done dying. I think I'm just gonna throw him in slot 1 and let him die, and then maybe go from there. Or maybe even just float him off. Like, just throw another Whis on. I might just do that. I'm gonna throw another Whis on, actually, and not let him die. We'll throw a Whis, because I think we could do some good damage here and maybe at least kill one of them and not have to use Fat Boo's revive. Like, I think we could maybe get him out of here between this Kid Buu and this guy, and then maybe I'll attack with Fat Boo still the same. And then next turn, I think I might just use a Ghost Usher. Or no, we'll have a Whis up. Maybe I should have let Fat Boo die and use a Ghost Usher next turn to try and kill someone. But this Kid Buu, I feel like, is going to build up pretty fast. If he's able to give us like 3 supers, he will, I think, maybe be able to kill this guy. Because it is a 5 turn. Okay, he's stunned. It is a 5 enemy one. Ah, okay, that one I would have wished was a super because it was a crit too. All right, and then nothing. All right, this kind of sucks. It is fine though. His damage reduction is going to be completely run out because I believe it's like 6 hits or something. Maybe 5 hits. It's out after that at least. But this guy's fine. Fat Boo at the end should be fine, I think. He did die last time even with a Whis, which kind of sucks. But the physical one is now stunned, so at least he won't have a type disadvantage one hitting him. So maybe he'll won't die. But we do have the other one coming back on rotation. So if we need to have a turn where we just need to die. We can die on turn 3 at least, I guess. Okay, yeah, he took double digits from the first one, double digits. All right, yeah, okay, he tanked that a little better. See, this is where it's becomes scary even with a Whis, because a lot of these guys are dodge. No one really has damage reduction. I think I'm just gonna have to risk it with this Pycon, this like double Pycon setup. I really don't even know who to go after, because like your 18 key stuns, does it not? Okay, no, it does not. I thought it did, but I guess we'll just go after type advantage. Like, we'll go there. I also want to try and get a Dokkan attack, but there's really not a lot of room. What, did you stun or something? I feel like you did. He lowers attack. The physical one I think is still stunned, yeah. So we just have the AGL one in front of us for that. But I mean, we do have our damage reduction. I think I'll just continue attacking him with that. I will save some of the orbs though, but get a same type orb. But yeah, I want to try and get the Dokkan attack. All right, dodge Pycon or else we're just dead. Okay, yeah, we need to dodge everything, I think. Maybe some of the normals we could live. But okay, that's good. We're gonna seal that guy, even though he did just super, which sucks. But I think if the STR one hits us, we should be fine, maybe? Okay, that did some good damage. I expected with 5 of them that we would be able to do way more damage, but we're still not, like, barely hitting them. But we're also not getting a lot of luck with these supers. Okay, yeah, see, I thought maybe he would be able to live that. So yeah, we're gonna lower this physical one's attack and maybe do some decent damage to him. But obviously our Pycons can't link together. Maybe I can get this Pycon to transform or go serious mode, but I really don't even know how to do that. A lot of these guys transform a little later. Like, same thing with the Fat Boo's Ghost Usher, it's a little later. But this will be able to do some damage. Okay, dodge that. And then I think we're good with this. I think I might just die with Fat Boo this coming turn. And yeah, make sure that I don't have to use another item. Because obviously we're gonna have to use as many items as we can on this last phase. I did bring a healing item, but with all the boos, we really don't need any healing. Okay, yeah, we have this guy, and then we have STR, Kid Boo. We should be good, I think, to just die here, assuming they attack us right. Okay, yeah. Okay, I lied. We do have a lot of damagers on this turn, so I'm gonna Ghost Usher this turn, and we'll die next turn with Fat Boo. I'm just gonna keep floating off Fat Boo and everything. Let me make sure I get as many links as possible with this guy. Okay, you are going to, I guess, because you stun, right? So I guess we'll stun the AGL guy just for fun, because why not? You know, stun the AGL guy. Oh, I should have given that to Fat Boo so that we could get type orbs. We'll try and kill you, just because I think you can, and then, yeah, we'll just use Fat Boo. We'll just send Fat Boo on Supreme Kai, I guess. This is our really only option. Okay, I think we should be good. This will stun one guy, and then we will probably, like I said, just die next turn with Fat Boo and be okay. Yeah, that'll stun. This should be able to kill the physical guy, and maybe another if he gives me enough supers, but he already has his active skill up, so he should be building up even faster. Okay, good. More supers. I need more supers. He's doing about the same damage without his active skill, which is kind of weird to me. But, you know, give me a crit. This is what we want right now. Crit and it'll kill us. Okay, he killed one. That's fine. All right, as long as we kill one, I wish we could have maybe stunned somebody, but, you know, we either kill or we stun. No matter what, we're getting rid of somebody next turn. That is okay with me. Okay, this should be all good. And then, yeah, next turn I think we'll just die with the other one and probably float off physical Pycon, because AGL is just too valuable with that seal. Ooh, we can actually transform with this one, so let's do that. We'll transform with him. They can link now, I think. Okay, now he's a lot better. Let's see what he's looking like. Okay, he does have a lot of dodge in the first turn, and part of me wants to just trust him. I think we just trust Pycon and maybe save an item here, because we were just gonna die anyway, but I feel like we need to do this to kill. I'm gonna try and kill with him to try and just kill that guy, and then we'll use this on the because I mean, if he dies at the end there, he dies at the end. It's really like our Fat Boo, I mean. If Fat Boo dies at the end, it's honestly not the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of whatever, but I think we could maybe kill the tech one just because of how high Pycon's damage is going to be because of his links and everything. Yeah, but I think he has like an 80% chance to dodge, and then, okay, yeah, see, I knew that Pycon did a lot of damage. It's just a matter of getting there. Yeah, now we can start. But he only gave me one super, though. He just nuked him. I thought he would do more. He just gave me one 46 million super crit to kill. All right, well, we're going to kill Supreme Kai. So now, yeah, if Fat Boo dies at the end, it's not that big a deal. We're okay. We lived the turn. Supreme Kai's dead. And this guy will be sealed for next turn. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Pycon, for the triple super there. Or he's not sealed. Damn. All right. Well, it's not every time then. It's just he lowered his attack. So now if this guy dies, it's fine. We might go into next turn with low health, which I guess would kind of suck. But it won't be the worst thing in the world. Might just have to use like a Bulma here for the 30% damage reduction. Ooh, did I bring the right Bulma? I think, ooh, I brought a Bulma. I don't think I brought a Princess Snake. I might have screwed up there. I might have brought the wrong guy. But yeah, this guy's dead. It's fine. Good, we didn't waste his revive. Fine with me. Because yeah, I figured he might get caught. That's the other thing about Fat Boo, is if you waste his revive, he can still get caught post-revive. So like, you really don't want to, I guess, like burn it immediately. But this is good, so now we can live the turn, obviously. Okay, Bardock, what does your active even do? Okay, it is an attack, so I guess we'll use it. We'll use it against that girl and see how much damage it does, because he's really not gonna do anything. He has no links up. Gonna do a little bit of damage. He's gonna get a ton of defense, yeah. That's fine. What is his defense looking like? 2.6, I guess? But like, I did bring the wrong item. I brought a Bulma. That's an attack item. I meant to bring one that gives me damage reduction for 1 turn. Okay, that's an L. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do this and stun the West Kai, I think it is, because the AGL one, I think we could be able to live with type advantage and all of the damage reduction we've got. So we are gonna send this. I think I can send this without an item and save a lot of my items. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, the AGL one should not be able to hurt us. This one should stun. Please, give me the stun. Okay, or seal, either one works, doesn't matter. Yeah, all right, we're good. Now he can either dodge or live. There we go, perfect. And then this guy will be able to probably kill whichever one he's hitting, because yeah, now he's got 30 mil, and I think if he gives me enough supers, he should be able to kill by himself here. Gave me a crit, so yeah, that, ooh, kill that, kill now, kill now. Okay, that's fine. Give me another super, and crit. Crit and just kill this dude, because I don't know, Bardock at the end might be able to do some damage, but I don't know if he'll have enough to kill. Just kill, just kill, just kill, please. Okay, it did a crit, but it didn't kill. Bardock's not gonna have enough. Please just don't attack me in the first slot, that's all I care. I might be able to Ghost Usher actually with Fat Boo and win. Okay, it's fine. We are okay. We don't need to worry about anything. Pycon will just kill, and we need to make sure we do not get same type orbs here, because we are going to get a Dokkan attack after this. I'm looking at it now. We're gonna, please don't give me one right now. Okay, it's at the smallest sliver. We saved it. All right, we're good. 46. See, like this Pycon really just keeps throwing out these insanely high attack stats. Like 46 million. I wish he would transform earlier, or have a condition that could make him transform earlier. Okay, we're praying that this is a one enemy fight and not 2. It's 1. Okay, why are there so many? I feel like this is like the 3rd Hyrudegarn solo stage I've done. I really don't get this, but okay. I think we just die here and then Ghost Usher next turn and just then start the ceiling and like everything arc. But I do kind of want to keep these guys on rotation. I think I'm gonna Icarus here and just guaranteed live everything, because you have however much damage reduction. Let's see, 40, 30, yeah, that's 70 plus the, yeah, no, you have 100% damage reduction. I want to save the hits with STR Kid Buu as well. Ooh, actually, who would have more? Because we are gonna Dokkan attack here too. I guess we'll just a Dokkan attack with STR Kid Buu. That does kind of suck, but he is gonna get all his hits, I guess, for everything he needs. Okay, and then we'll do this, and then we're gonna lower a bunch of attack. I don't know if we're gonna seal or stun this turn. Yeah. Ooh, he has, I forgot about that. The Kid Buu has a nullification. That makes that a little easier. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna lose all of his damage reduction, unfortunately. Let me make sure I get all of the Dokkan attacks here. God, yeah, this is such a tough, like, stage. Like, not even tough, just, like, annoying and slow. It's just painfully slow. I could have used a Bulma item, I guess, to up his attack here, but he's only at 8 mil. I would have brought him to, like, 15 mil. It wouldn't have done anything. But yeah, now we need to start the sealing epidemic and the stunning epidemic, which, using the Icarus on this turn, I guess, like, kind of, it just, the next turn really isn't a good Icarus turn with the 3 guys that we have there, you know, like, that's my only concern. That barely did anything as well. This will lower attack, I think, but the next form of him will be able to seal. Okay, that didn't do anything, never mind. This isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, now we need to just seal and stun him. Hopefully we can get to AGL Pycon. Hopefully he doesn't attack too many times in that first slot, because we have 35% damage reduction. And yeah, no one on that turn has, it's the same issue as before, no one on the turn has damage reduction, so it's really just kind of an L in terms of that. And we don't have any way, Jesus Christ, and Fat Boo's still taking damage post-super, like, just screw that unit. Okay, he only needs to dodge 1. we're okay. He just needs to dodge one attack, and then it is sealing. Hopefully he just doesn't super. I think he can live one attack because of the damage reduction we got, 35%. Okay, he dodged. All right, so he's sealed. And if he'll sealed, he'll have his attack lowered a bunch now, and then we'll seal him next turn with the tech 1, and he's eternally sealed. We're good. All right, now this is what I was waiting for. We needed the one enemy. Now this is where this team can shine. We can slowly just like pace through this and beat it. I really don't know if this is possible, no item, unless there's like units I'm missing, which I really don't know. I haven't checked the story figures tag or category, I guess, very much. I don't know why I said tag like it's Legends. I haven't checked this category very much, so I don't know what are the units I'm missing. I honestly forgot that PyCon was on this category until I looked at this team again after doing my Goma summons, and I had pulled LR PyCon. Like, I forgot that I had AGL PyCon on the team, but it's fine. We're gonna lower his attack with Bardock a little bit too on his 12 key, not his 18 key, but I mean, maybe if he gives me a 12 key, we'll be able to. Okay, well, he didn't give me a 12 key, so it's fine. But, you know, we're still gonna be able to lower his attack a ton. Yeah, we're gonna be good here. I'll probably just use, like, a Ghost Usher next turn, maybe even just for fun. Like, I don't even know. We're gonna, I think, be able to get the active skill with Kid Buu. I don't know if he did enough attacks. I think he got hit enough, but I don't know if he did enough. Okay, no, we do get the Kid Buu thing. So yeah, he's sealed, his attack is lowered. I'm just gonna use a Ghost Usher just because I'm scared. Honestly, I'd rather not. I'd rather not risk it. We're using a Ghost Usher, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll go this for there, and then obviously Kid Buu will be able to do a ton of damage now. And Fat Buu at the end will do whatever Fat Buu is good at doing. But now, okay, he's stunned. I saw it at the top there. So this guy stuns or seals. I think it's honestly like one or the other. He does both. Okay, never mind. So there's a chance of either happening. That's good. I forgot about that. I'm not too up to date on that guy. Obviously, he's still decently good in some of these stages. And that guy stuns too. So now he's really like stun locked. So if he's stunned next turn, we're completely good too. We don't even have to use any items. And we can just continue to push through this ever so slowly. See, that's what, yeah, this I can already see, I'm like 30 minutes into this. This team is just so slow. And so, like, that's also part of why I didn't want to do this event, is just because how slow we have to go through this. There's not really any, besides the PyCon, obviously, when he gets his nuke on whatever turn when he can transform. But other than that, this is just a very slowly pushing team. We will get his thing, yep, and he is still stunned, so we can throw PyCon. I think in the second slot is where he's best. Okay, no, he's still, after he transforms, it's fine. He can just sit wherever he needs to be. I think it was per Rainbow Key Sphere. Yeah, we're gonna do that and give him the crit chance. Obviously get the support with that PyCon, and then there. So yeah, he's stunned. We're not gonna be able to get hit here, obviously. Yep, good. So now this guy's gonna nuke him with his, yeah, 49 mil attack stat, 46 before. And I think that might even kill. Yeah, alright, I was gonna say, that's probably the one that's gonna kill. Alright, perfect, there we go. There's storied figures. I don't know how, like, good this category is besides with the ones that I have. I don't know if I'm behind on it, or maybe everyone's behind on it. Who knows? But yeah, 25-minute run. Not no item. I almost said no item just off instinct, but yeah, not no item. We used most of our items, not all of them though. Mainly not the healing ones because we do have the boos. That is all of the Extreme Super Battle Road stages caught up. I obviously did the GT Heroes one already. Alright, yeah, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, I think I love you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.